stories on insurance, pension, fuel subsidy, railway corporation, small and medium enterprises, as well as some stock reports. The headlines: NICOM places insolvent and defaulting insurance firms under watch. House of Representatives to investigate alleged ticket racketeering at Abuja, Kaduna rail stations. Pension operators seek alternative investments as assets decline. An LCCI fault labor union's position on fuel subsidy and refineries. And now the details. The National Insurance Commission has placed defaulting underwriters and technically insolvent companies under observation. The Commissioner for Insurance, Mr. Sunday Thomas, disclosed this during a phone interview. This followed the liquidation of the operating license of Unique Insurance PLC. He also said that opportunities in the insurance industry were widely unexplored and urged the performing underwriters to explore the vast market. The Commissioner said that it was not going to be quick to revoke the operating licenses of firms not paying claims, because it will look at the available options before taking a final decision on them. He also gave a reason for introducing recapitalization in the industry as an effort to strengthen the existing firms and sieve out the non-performing ones. The House of Representatives has urged the management of the Nigeria Railway Corporation (NRC) and Secured 18 Company Limited to strengthen their internal mechanism with a view to eradicating ticket racketeering for Abuja-Kaduna train services. The resolution was following a motion moved by Honorable Zayed Ibrahim during plenary. According to him, the increase in the numbers of passengers led to ticket racketeering, an ugly practice that led to the arrest of 5 suspected train ticket racketeers in previous years by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Honorable Ibrahim further expressed concerns over the ugly trend, which the e-ticketing system sought to eradicate, but still ongoing at the detriment of the passengers.
Ticketing system for the Kaduna-Abuja train services enable commuters to book tickets online, thus curbing ticket racketeering and the stress for purchasing tickets at the train stations. Ticket racketeering, which the e-ticketing system sought to eradicate, is still going on unabated, as tickets can no longer be adequately assessed online due to mischievous activities of some people who racketeer the tickets and resell to passengers at exorbitant prices.
Ruling on the motion, Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila mandated the Committee on Land Transport to investigate the matter and report back within 2 weeks for further legislative actions. The Pension Fund Operators Association of Nigeria said it is seeking other alternative investment options aside from the government bonds and treasury bills to increase returns on investment. The Chief Executive Officer, PENOP Oguche Aguda, said this during a virtual training organized by Reporters Association. He attributed the recent decline in pension fund assets to depreciation in the prices of fixed income securities in the trading portfolios of the approved existing schemes, ISA funds 2 and 4, and closed pension fund administrators. According to him, the loss in percentage was minimal when subtracted from the 12.29 trillion naira pension assets. The head of Media, Communication and Branding Committee, PANOP, Amaka Andy Azike, explained that the decline in the pension funds was due to unrealized losses according to the terms of the equity market, but pension funds operators were sourcing for other means to increase the yields. The Green Chambers urged the federal government to establish a national cocoa processing intervention fund and resuscitate the Nigerian cocoa processing industry. It also mandates the Committees on Agricultural Production Services and Industry to interface with Ede Cocoa Processing Company and other cocoa processing companies to collate basic challenges that are hindering the smooth operations of the companies. The resolution was sequel to a motion moved by Representatives Bamidele Salam from Osun State at plenary. The lawmaker says that Nigeria's largest cocoa processing factory with the production capacity of 65,000 metric tons per annum, has since been shut down and taken over by the Asset Management Corporation Organization of Nigeria, AMCON, over a 5 billion naira non-performing loan. While pointing out the need to resuscitate the comatose cocoa industries, Representatives Bamidele maintained that the country is currently one of the highest importers of cocoa products in the world.
The comatose cocoa industries, which will in turn create more jobs and generate revenue for the country. Cognizant that if nothing is done to encourage the cocoa processing company and resources the Oluwaseun Nigeria Limited, the FTI Cocoa Processing PLC, and Multitrex Integrated Foods PLC, Nigeria may revert back to the status of being a cocoa exporting country instead of an exporter of processed cocoa product, a status which will have reduced our unemployment and insecurity in Nigeria.
Speaker Femi Gbadabiamila, while supporting the motion, mandated the appropriate committees to seek proactive measures on the matter and report back in 4 weeks for further action.
Thank you, Honorable Salam, for this important motion that speaks to our diversification efforts. Those in support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it.
The Nigerian Export Promotion Council, NEPC, has charged small and medium enterprises, SMEs, to embrace modern packaging of their products to make required impact on both domestic and export markets. The Executive Director of NEPC, Mr. Oluwaseun Akinola, gave the charge at the Capacity Building Program for SMEs held in Owerri. Akinola, who was represented by Mr. Anthony Ajuruchi, NEPC Chief Trade Promotion Officer, said that production of agricultural products had gone beyond the mere assembling of the products. He said that SMEs were recognized globally as instruments for economic growth, development and poverty reduction, and provides employment to a large number of citizens in a given economy. The NEPC board said that capacity building for SMEs in the agro value chain was a perfect action towards increasing the production and processing of high-quality agricultural products in Nigeria through strengthened technological skills of the SMEs in the agro-public sector. He called on relevant government agencies such as the Ministries of Agriculture, Commerce and Industry, Women and Youth Development, Technology and Incubation Center, TIC, and others in the state to assist the SMEs accordingly to sustain the gains of the training. And we now link up with Femi Ojo for Stock Exchange Report.
Good morning to you out there. Here is a summary of trading activities on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange for yesterday, the 4th day in the month of May 2021. Trading activities close on a bearish note as we have the whole share index dropping by 0.08% to close at 39,801.78 basis points. Over 426.5 million units of shares valued at over 4.654 billion naira was traded in 5,616 deals, and we have the equity capitalization summing up to over 20.8 trillion naira. For the gainers chart, we have Lasako topping gainers pack gaining 14 kobo to close at 156 kobo. Nemeth gained 17 kobo to close at 150 kobo. International Bureau gained 50 kobo to close at 5 naira 70 kobo. Cotville gained 2 kobo to close at 25 kobo, and Royal S gained 4 kobo to close at 57 kobo. For the decliners, we have Linka short topping the losers pack losing 8 kobo to close at 53 kobo. Regalins lost 3 kobo to close at 30 kobo. GPLC lost 3 kobo also to close at 36 kobo. Sterling Bank lost 12 kobo to close at 148 kobo, and WAPCO lost 110 kobo to close at 20 naira 5 kobo. For the major players, we have FBN Holdings topping the Traders Park, trading over 79.6 million units of shares. Access traded over 64.8 million units of shares. Zenith Bank traded over 58 million units of shares. WAPCO traded over 28.6 million units of shares, and FCMB traded over 25.7 million units of shares. That was a summary of trading activities on the floor of the stock market yesterday, the 4th day in the month of May 2021. Join me on Friday when I bring you the outcome of today's trading and tomorrow's trading. I am Femi Ojo.
Thank you, Femi. That's it on Business Splash for today. Join us on Friday for another edition. Good morning and thank you for listening. I'm Oluwaseun Akinola.
News, cool vibes, sports, and more on the Integrity